You're in her bed. She's pulling you closer, but the moment you lean in to kiss her, she turns her head. What just happened? If you think this is about chemistry or attraction, think again. There's a psychological reason she'll share her body, but not her lips. By the end of this video, you'll understand the mixed signals and what they truly mean. Many believe that sex and intimacy are inherently linked. They assume that if she's engaging in sex, she's emotionally invested. However, the reality is more complex. Women can compartmentalize sex and intimacy in ways that might surprise you. Kissing isn't merely a physical act, it's deeply psychological. When she avoids kissing while being open to other forms of intimacy, it's not accidental. It's a deliberate signal. Let's delve into the underlying reasons. 1. Kissing signifies vulnerability. Sex can be transactional. Kissing often releases oxytocin, known as the bonding hormone, fostering emotional closeness. For many women, kissing is more intimate than sex itself. Sex can sometimes be a physical act devoid of emotional connection. Kissing, however, often requires a level of vulnerability and emotional openness. When she avoids kissing, she might be protecting herself from forming an emotional bond. This distinction explains why someone might engage in sex but hesitate to kiss. It's a way to maintain emotional boundaries. 2. You're part of a fantasy, not her reality. Sometimes individuals use physical intimacy to fulfill a fantasy, keeping emotional connections at bay. Engaging in sex without kissing allows them to maintain this separation. If she avoids eye contact after intimacy or is distant in non-sexual settings, it might indicate that she's compartmentalizing the experience. Kissing could blur the lines between fantasy and reality, leading to discomfort. It's essential to recognize these signs and understand that physical closeness doesn't always equate to emotional intimacy. 3. She's maintaining control. For some, withholding certain forms of intimacy, like kissing, is a way to retain control in a relationship. While sex might be seen as giving, kissing is often perceived as a mutual exchange. By avoiding kissing, she might be setting boundaries, ensuring she doesn't become too emotionally involved. It's a protective mechanism, especially if past experiences have led to hurt when emotional lines were crossed. Understanding this can help in navigating the relationship dynamics and setting mutual expectations. If this is hitting hard so far, drop a like. Let's dive into the next one. 4th, past experiences, influence. Present behavior, traumatic experiences, or past relationships can shape how individuals approach intimacy. If someone has been hurt before, they might be cautious about forming new emotional connections. Avoiding kissing could be a way to prevent vulnerability, ensuring they don't open themselves up to potential pain. It's a defense mechanism rooted in past experiences. Being patient and understanding can make a significant difference in building trust and emotional closeness. 5. Cultural and personal beliefs play a role. Cultural backgrounds and personal beliefs can influence how individuals perceive different forms of intimacy. In some cultures, kissing is reserved for deep emotional connections, while sex might not carry the same weight. Personal experiences and upbringing also play a role. Someone might have been taught that kissing is more intimate than sex, leading them to reserve it for specific situations. Recognizing and respecting these beliefs is crucial in understanding their actions. 6. She's testing emotional boundaries. Engaging in sex without kissing might be a way to test the waters, seeing how much emotional involvement she can handle. It's a method to gauge her comfort levels and set boundaries. By withholding kissing, she's possibly assessing the relationship's depth and determining if she's ready for a deeper connection. Open communication can help in understanding each other's boundaries and building a foundation of trust. 7. Fear of rejection or judgment. Some individuals fear that showing too much emotion might lead to rejection or judgment. By avoiding kissing, they protect themselves from potential emotional hurt. This fear can stem from past experiences where vulnerability led to negative outcomes. It's a self-preservation tactic to avoid repeating past pain. Creating a safe and non-judgmental environment can encourage openness and emotional sharing. 8. Differing attachment styles. Attachment styles, developed during early childhood, influence how individuals approach relationships. Someone with an avoidant attachment style might struggle with emotional closeness, leading them to avoid acts like kissing. Understanding attachment styles can provide insight into their behavior and help in navigating the relationship dynamics. Therapy or counseling can also be beneficial in addressing attachment-related challenges. 9. She's not emotionally invested. Sometimes the absence of kissing is a clue that she's emotionally disconnected. She's engaging physically, but she's not letting herself feel anything deeper. This kind of disconnection is dangerous if you're looking for something real, because you'll mistake physical access for emotional presence, and by the time you realize she was never with you in the first place, you're already invested. Don't confuse her actions with her intentions. If the kisses are missing, chances are, so is the heart. Have you ever been in something physical that felt completely emotionally empty? Drop your story in the comments. 10. She's exploring her desires. Sometimes, individuals are exploring their desires and boundaries. Engaging in sex without kissing might be a way to understand their preferences and comfort levels. It's a phase of self-discovery, and they might not be ready for deeper emotional connections. Respecting their journey and maintaining open communication can foster mutual understanding. Understanding the reasons behind someone's actions can provide clarity and prevent misinterpretations. While engaging in sex without kissing might seem contradictory, it's often rooted in deeper psychological, cultural, or personal factors. Open communication, patience, and empathy are key in navigating such situations. By understanding and respecting each other's boundaries, it's possible to build a relationship based on trust and mutual respect. If you've experienced similar situations or have insights to share, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more discussions on relationships and intimacy.